Hey guys, welcome back to another video in my home automation project series. In the last video, we built a wireless door sensor. If you missed it, check the description for the source code and circuit details. To monitor the sensor data in real time, we need a hub that connects wirelessly to the sensors using the NRF24L01 module. I had a test hub before, but it is got damaged, so I'm building a new and improved version. So let's get started.
This is the complete circuit of my hub that I have made for NRF24L01 transceiver for getting the data. Here I am using ESP32 double ROM Arduino Uno 8MEGA328P IC. One NRF24L01 will connect to this ESP32 and another one is connected to this Arduino Uno. For giving the continuous power supply for this hub, here I am using 12 volts 1 amp adapter for giving the power supply, and I will step down the DC voltage from 12 volts to 5 volts by using this LM2596 DC to DC buck converter. Instead of giving the voltage from this microcontroller, I am using 3.3 volts voltage regulators. This one it will get the input from this buck converter and give the 3.3 stable voltage for transceiver modules hub to support multiple sensor nodes. Here I am using two separate source codes. One is for ESP32 for menu configuration, getting door sensor alerts, gas sensors and other node sensors alerts will be handled by this ATmega328P IC. This IC is connected with 4 LEDs. Whenever the door is open, the buzzer will start buzzing and LED will turn on. The OLED display and other menu configuration buttons and switches buttons is connected to the ESP32. So for configuring the settings for the node sensors, so this is the complete circuit and components list. You can get the source code and circuit link in the description below. Let's assemble this and test with the door sensor.